Share Facebook tweet Pinterest email. Whether Danica Patrick leaves NASCAR after the season remains one of fall's compelling questions. She won't return to Stewart-Haas Racing, her home since her Major League stock car debut in 2013. There are few decent Monster Energy NASCAR Cup Series rides available, and she said she won't drop down and return to the Xfinity Series, where she ran 61 races over 5 seasons. With her Ontario rack options fairly limited, some garage insiders feel the 35-year-old Patrick and 30-year-old Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Ironically, he beat her for 13 Rookie of the Year, will marry and start a family. That likely would end her racing career, but not keep him from the NASCAR spotlight since a TV job almost certainly awaits down the road. Even though she's been with a championship-level team, her NASCAR career has been underwhelming. The highlight was the 2013 Daytona 500 pole, the first of 4 consecutive timely and very convenient poles in NASCAR's biggest race. There was hers, Austin Dillon's 2014 pole in the return of the number 3 car, Jeff Gordon's 2015 pole in his final Daytona 500, and Chase Elliott's 2016 pole in his first Daytona 500. Dale Earnhardt Jr. came close to extending that wow streak when he qualified on the outside of row 1 this year. That 13th pole in the early part of her season generated an enormous buzz, not only in the motorsports media, but in the national mainstream media as well. Undeniably, Patrick has been good for the sport. There's no questioning her value in attracting a newer, younger, more curious demographic, and not only young girls who wanted to follow her lead, but with housewives and career women who admired her feisty spunk. Many women saw her as the overmatched underdog, someone working as hard to succeed in a national sport as they were in their own workaday world. But in 182 starts, she has that 1 pole, no victories, no top 5s, and only 7 top 10s. She's led 64 laps spread among 5 races but generally has inherited the point only when others pitted. She's finished between 24th and 28th in points for an organization that at one point featured former NASCAR champions Tony Stewart, Kurt Busch, and Kevin Harvick. She generally runs in the HIGH-20s during the early portions of most races, then finishes in the low to mid-20s at the finish. She's almost never run competitively with the top half of the 40-car fields. Patrick said it's been an honor to inspire young females, but it'll take more than just inspiration. At the end of the day, they'll have to prove themselves, she said. They'll have to bring a lot to the table and work really hard. Nothing will be simple and easy, it'll be work, just as it's work for every guy. You have to be lucky. You have to catch the right moment. The right ride. But when the opportunity presents itself, you need to be ready. As for her career, have I had the best car with the best engine, the best, she said. Probably not. Have I had good teams? Absolutely. Have I had good equipment? Absolutely. The challenges are those last little details, and having a group that believes you can do it and is willing to go beyond the call of duty for the job. All those small little details that stacked up to make something special that goes on track. That's something that hasn't always been there.